Check this out, guys. We have made the kafta with tangy tahini in the oven. It's a tahini kafta bake, I'm gonna call it. It's friggin' delicious. Check this sauce out. Garnished with some nuts and some slivered almonds. Oh my God, check this. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
So good.
مدينا الكفتة بالصينية، عملنا لها الصوص. طحيني مع الحامض مع الكزبرة والثوم، الكزبرة يبسي وكزبرة خضراء، غليناهن على النار، فوتناها على الأفن، وشو طلعت ما شاء الله منظر بتشهي. اسمعوا مني جربوها ما بتندموا.
So let's get making.
طيبة. ما هو الأكل بالنظر وهي منظرها يعني بشهي الأكل.
All right, let's go. Subscribe, like, comment, and let's start with making the kafta. So this, guys, is the mixture for the fatti. This will make or break. No, did I say fatti?
No fatti, for kafta.
All right, no, kafta. This will make or break your kafta. So Mum's prepping the kafta mixture, but I have a tip for you. This is her tip, the basil. The flour on the basil, right, is where the flavor is gonna come from. This will give your kafta the most delicious flavor, so use it.
Just
Right, just remove the stem from the basil, but use the flour.
فاتة كفتة إيه.
Right.
هيدي عم نحضرها مشان الكفتة. هنحط
Shaka all in.
ما حنفرم من عقيدنا، من زمان كانوا يفرموه يقولوا يفرموا الكفتة على السيخ، نحن حنعملها بالمكنة. لأنه وقفناها للماشين مشان الحشوة حتى منعمها كتير، مشان نحط اللحمة فوق مشان يطلعوا برمتين عليهم حتطلع ناعمة.
So I'm going to show you what she is saying.
Yeah.
So if we have a look at this mixture that we've just processed, right? It's not so fine. We want it coarse. You want it coarse because you still need to run the processor a little bit longer, but we're going to run the processor with our actual lamb and beef, right? So leave it a little bit coarser before you add your meat. So scrape those sides down. Now we're going to add the meat and we are mixing beef and lamb together.
هلا بدنا نحط اللحمة، نص غنم ونص بقر مشان تطلع فيها الطعمة أطيب، ما تكون ناشفة. إذا كان كلها بقر بتطلع ناشفة، الكفتة ما بتطلع طيبة.
And we process again. So now we've combined the mixture, the herb mixture and the meat together, and now we season with spices and with salt.
هلا بدنا نحط الملح، نحط السبع بهارات، الكفتة يعني بدها أكتر. حط لها الكمون، الكمون هو ضروري مع الكفتة، كمان بيعطيها نكهة طيبة. وحنحط الفلفل الحلوة، البابريكا كمان هيدي طيبة معهم، وبدنا نعرقهم.
If you have noticed that some of our kafta has been used, yes, because we also just made this saucy kafta bake, and if you haven't seen it on the YouTube channel, go and watch it. So we are now going to make the tahini sauce. So a little bit of oil in a pot. Don't use a very small pot. We have some crushed garlic. Going to add that to the oil.
دقينا التومات ودقينا بدنا نحط كزبرة يابسة كمان.
Coriander ground. And I have the recipe also
وححط
ingredients
كزبرة
below for you.
خضراء كمان معهم
And some fresh coriander.
ونقليهم.
We are going to take this to the stove. Okay, so now we prep the tahini in a bowl. So this is just tahini and lemon.
هيدي الطحينة مع الحامض وعم نقلي لها الكزبرة والثوم عشان نحطهم عشان نجهزها.
Mum has the best tip for tahini. So when you store your tahini in the pantry, how do you store it, Mum?
ايه شوفي كيف بس بدكم تحطوا الطحينة بقلبوا هيك عفاه مشان ما يلزق باسفله.
Upside down, right? And you'll never have to mix and stir your tahini. Next time you come to use it, you just pour it. It's the best tip.
وبس نعصر الحامض بنحط له شوية ملح مشان ما تجي شوية مرورة للحامض إذا الواحد عصره قبل بوقت.
So another tip, when you squeeze your lemon and you've got a few hours before you use it, if you add a little bit of salt to it and let it sit, it will help the bitterness. So your lemon won't develop that bitter taste. Perfect tip.
وهلا
Okay, so now we are going to add some water, and this we want a cream-like consistency here. You want it to be nice and smooth.
يعني أنا هلا بدي أحرك الطحينة خليها تصير تقريبا تشبه الحليب. اسمك شوي صغيرة.
Yeah, like a cream. Let me give my mum a tip.
Yeah, حركي.
Maybe if you use a whisk.
Yeah.
We get all the lumps out. Here, this is more of a milky consistency, not a cream consistency. It's quite runny. Add this coriander and garlic with a bit of olive oil here. And what we're going to do is add that tahini milky sauce that we've just made.
قلينا الكزبرة حطينا في الزيت كزبرة يابسة مع كزبرة خضراء وكسرت الطحينة بالحامض وبالمي وهلا بدي اغليهم هيك غلوتين على النار عشان بعدين حطهم فوق الصينية.
Okay, we're gonna bring that to a boil. Alright, so while that sauce is cooking away, we're now going to spread our kafta into our baking dish. So oil the base.
عم ندهن الصينية بالزيت عشان هلا نمد الكفتة بس نخلصها مد عشان نجي على نحط الطحينة فوق أو فوت على الفرن.
Yep, so another tip, kafta can be a little bit sticky, so just wet your palm of your hands or your fingers with some cold water. So again, like you saw Mum do, when we are spreading the kafta into the baking dish, we did it over 3 times, right? So 3 portions and then combine them all together in the baking dish. It's just an easier way to do. You get an even consistency and also you get an even layer. So we're going to cut this again because we don't want a big slab of kafta, right? I don't know how, maybe 1.5 centimeters thick. So cut that into pieces because when it cooks, it's just going to be one bigger slab of kafta, which we don't want, and that way you can just take out your pieces, your portion. So again, just work your way, however big you want your pieces to be. That's not nor here nor there, and that's all we need to do.
وقطعتيه ونفوتها على الفرن يعني بنص الاستواء ونحط لها الطحينة.
Okay, هلا بنحطيها بالفرن. And that is ready for the oven, but we're only going to half bake it, and I'll show you why. Yeah.
في ناس بيحبوا يحطوا لها تشيلي حار. إذا بيحب يحط حار يحط حار. نحن ما حطينا. حطينا بس كزبرة وثوم.
Yeah, you can add chili to your tahini mixture with the garlic and the coriander, but this is the consistency you're looking for. It's quite milky, like my mum said.
Yeah.
Right, now we boiled that for about 5 minutes. We're going to turn that heat off and we are going to pour that over the kafta that's in the oven very soon. Here, this is half baked, right? So what we're going to do now is pour the tahini sauce all over.
هلا بدنا نحط الطحينة على الكفتة تصير كفتة بطحينة. هيدي كتير طيبة مثل ما بنعمل سمك بطحينة وكفتة بطحينة.
And that's going back into the oven now. ما هيك؟
خلينا.
Well, we have leftovers.
فينا نكيب
But we'll give you the right quantities.
فينا نكيب شو اسمه؟
يلا. Back into the oven.
إذا عملنا